What it do is DOA back with another episode of putting shit together. Man, I'm kind of mad because I wanted to put this out a couple days ago, but mysteriously my page has crashed after I did all this gematria for y'all. My page has crashed, so I had to put like 4 different videos back together. But you know, putting shit together, I'm gonna hold it down. I'm gonna get it done in the end. But it took a little bit longer because I wanted to make a little prediction about how this was gonna go in particular. A lot of y'all are familiar with Lil Jon and his son going missing. Now his son was just found in a pond in Georgia. Body was recovered. Said that he unalived himself is what they're alluding to, which is what I wanted to predict because of the numerology that I had seen when I did the decode, right? But we gonna go ahead and get into it, man. We gonna go ahead and get right into it. Let me see what I got up here coded up. So, as always, I'll be trying to look at the names first. So we got Lil Jon. Lil Jon equaling 72 and 27, 90 and 36. 36. Them some strong numbers in Lil Jon. Definitely named them and spelled it like that on purpose. 72 and 27, just like money is 72 and 27. Then money is 72, 27, and 63. You got Lil Jon that's 72, 27, and 36. Very similar in the naming. But that lets me know that this was probably done for money. This sacrifice right here, this alleged sacrifice, was probably done for some financial gain because his son was 27. Now, I heard about something about the 27 Club with a lot of famous celebrities being unalived at 27, and I'm sure that they catalogs received a huge financial bonus due to that happening. So, no different here because we see money equals 72 and 27, and his son, DJ Young Slade, Nathan Smith, he disappeared at 27 and was recovered at 27. So that leads me to believe that this was something done for money. But when I look at DJ Young Slade right here, we got 137.47 and 187. And we all know the 187 is the California Penal Code for a homicide. So I was already feeling like that it might be a homicide type of situation. But then I also thought it's probably gonna be a unalivicide type situation, a self unalivicide. And you can see that two lines up because we got the 34 here, and then we got the 34. No. Excuse me. We got the 47 in the unalive yourself aside, and DJ Young Slade also got the 47 in it. So that's kind of what I was feeling, that they was trying to make it seem like he was crazy. You know, the way that they was talking in these reports kind of made me feel like it was gonna be one of these. And then we do see that we got this correlation of the 47 in both, right? Obviously Lil Jon is 55 years old at the time. But look at his birthday. We got the 17s playing out real heavy. The 1/7, 17. His birthday is on 1/7/17. 1971, like Savannah Guthrie, right? With the 1971. So he's 55 at the time. Let me see what we got. I did a date calculator. So 117 to the day of the passing was exactly 55 weeks. So they found Nathan Smith on 2626. Ain't that crazy? February 6, 2026. So we got the 2626, right? From his 54th birthday. That's how long it was. Exactly 55 weeks. Now let's see how far it was. And what do you know? It was 2 weeks and 6 days. 2 weeks and 6 days from his last birthday. So 2 weeks and 6 days also would have been 20 days. And I think he went missing on the 17th day past Lil Jon's 55th birthday. So 17 days after Lil Jon's 55th birthday, his son went missing when his birthday is the 17th day of the year, 1/17, 1971. And 17 days after that is when his son initially went missing. 17 days after that. And then 3 days after that, I guess that would be 3 days. Yep. 3 days later, they found him, right? So we got all of that correlating. Lil Jon, the 17, we see them running that 17 all throughout there, right? So, Lil Jon, some people might not remember that Lil Jon is kind of like a product of Jermaine Dupri from So So Def. Lil Jon was working at So So Def, and I found it interesting. I said, let me go and punch this in and see if it got anything to do with So So Def. Now, you can see right here, So So Def is 83, 29, 106, and 34. In Milton, the county that DJ Young Slade went missing from, Nathan Smith went missing from, the county that he went missing from was Milton County in Georgia. And that lines up almost perfectly with So So Def. So that'll let you know that So So Def had something to do with this, allegedly. Because we got 83, 29, and 34 all present in the So So Def and also in the Milton, right? Then we see Nathan Smith by name lines up almost perfectly with Sacrifice. So we know that this is allegedly a sacrifice because Nathan Smith equals 127, 46, 170, and 62. Then we got Sacrifice equaling 73, 46, 170, and 62. So you can see in 3 out of the 4 ciphers, these line up number for number. 46, 170, and 62, letting us know that this was indeed a sacrifice. Now, Lil Jon's first little single was Who You With. Who You With being 119, 38, 70, and 34. The 34, like, unalive beside yourself. 34. You see what I'm saying? So them two things is lining up. Them two things is definitely lining up. And 38 is murder. Murder by numbers. Murder equals 38 itself. So we let you know it's gonna be a murder, but we gonna make it look like it was an unalive side. 83-38 on the murder, right? 79 as well. Okay, so we got that lined up. Milton also equals 79, 83. Just like the murder. 79, 83 in Milton. So we know that was a murder. 79, 83, 38, 34, right? Got that. 34 in the So-So Def, 83 as well. 34 in the Milton, 83 as well with the 79. Man, that was a crazy lineup right there. I should have put that in there. I just happened to look that up because I saw that 38. But yeah, that lets you know that was really a So-So Def murder, allegedly. A So-So Def Lil Jon collaboration murder. You feel me? But yeah, I put that Eastside Boys in there because it was lining up with some of the Super Bowl numerology. Actually, the 150-51. That 150-51. I can't remember off the top who that was lining up with, so we gonna move on past that. But keep that in mind, that 150-51, right? 15-51, pretty much. Then we got Dupree and crunk. Crunk being the genre of music Lil Jon got famous off of. Then Dupree being Jermaine Dupree's last name lines up super with the 67 and 68 and the 32. 32, 68, 67. So we know who was behind that. Who was behind that crunk was really Jermaine Dupri. But he put Lil Jon out there to make the money off of it. To make that money and bring that back to So-So Def. Now you owe me something. You owe me something. That's going to be DJ Young Slade that you owe me. I'm collecting that on the 27th. On that 27 date numerology, man. Shit's crazy, man, how it works. So we see all that lined up. The 17, I'm predicting probably 17 days. Or no. Never mind. Yeah, 17 days after Lil Jon's birthday is when it popped off initially, right? But it's going to be some things that line up with the Super Bowl as well. We're going to cover that too and probably drop that on Super Bowl Sunday morning so y'all can go ahead and watch that. If you need to use some of this numerology to place you a little wager, go ahead and do that. I'm in Alabama, so we can't even really do it. Plus, I'm not a big better, even though with this numerology, you could kind of clean up for real if you know what you're doing with it. The Super Bowl usually be one that's a little bit harder to predict, even with the numerology. But from what I see, I kind of got who I think's gonna win based off the decode that I did. But yeah, they usually have a lot of things lining up in the Super Bowl with both teams, so they trying to make it a little bit harder for people to capitalize off of that. And, you know, they got to do their little seances and whatnot. So we going to get into that one on the next one. But, man, as always, man, go ahead and body slam them comments, man. Go ahead and body slam that damn hype button. You feel me? So we can get this around. They definitely going to put their foot on this one because they don't want people really getting too deep into that gematria and that numerology. So they probably going to put their foot on this one. Keep it under wraps. But y'all go ahead and hype it up. Ain't nothing the League of Shadows can't handle. You know what I'm saying? As always, it's a pleasure having y'all. Peace and love and light, wisdom and insight. DOA, niggas. To the next episode, man. Peace.